Welcome to the Gunman Insta Live. Tonight we have a red hot Insta Live face-off. It is going to be red hot like the chili peppers. We have Marko Vituk, who is a 16-year-old influencer boxing sensation. He is about to take on Jake Bolton, who is a game warrior. They are fighting each other on Saturday. Essex Boxing Organisation. It is going to be a ruckus that you guys need to tune into. So yeah, get your questions in, my people. This is going to be an exciting live. It is going to be fire. We're going to go into the air fryer and we're going to start cooking. Let's get Marko in. Bailey leg. Thank you, my guy. Let me just get Marko. Let me get him in.
Something big boy.
Hey, my G.
What's going on, bro?
There he is. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really, really good. Thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, mate. I'm good. I'm happy to see you've been training hard. I wish I had that physique. That went a few years ago. You look like you've been putting a graft in.
Oh, bro, come on. It's just standard at this point.
Yeah.
You know how I do it. I don't skip my days. I get myself up. I train my socks off, and it wins me my fights.
Yeah, mate. You've been smashing it. And look at your jumper as well. Isn't that Eddie looking good? Isn't it? You're looking good, brother. You're looking good. It's been an absolute pleasure to sponsor your boxing journey. It's your first fight under Gunman Promotions sponsorship stable.
That's right.
And you're going to be fighting on Essex Boxing Organisation on Saturday night. You've got a game opponent in Jake Bolton. I'm going to add him in shortly. He's still not here yet, but I'm going to add him in. He is confirmed. He will come on. But yeah, like it's an important fight for you, my friend. It's an important. Every fight's important, right?
That is right. But at the end of the day, all these fights that I'm having now, before I probably get a chance on a bigger platform, it's just experience.
Yeah.
The more experience I have, the better fighters I get put with. It's simple as that. But I've got no doubt in my mind, bro.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? We've talked about where we want you to go, and it's going to be exciting, the journey. Listen, welcome on, Jake Bolton.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, mate, it's not your first rodeo. You've been on this live a few times. Listen up. Let me just lay this down for the people, and then we will get into this face-off. Welcome to the Gunman Insta Live. This is a platform for fighters to come on and share their journeys with the fight fans. We do fight face-offs of all levels on this platform and speak with fighters of all levels on this platform. We've had the likes of Roy Jones Jr., Bernard Hopkins, Dimitri Bivol, all these sort of fighters I've interviewed. But it's a pleasure today to do the face-off between Marko Vituk and Jake Bolton. These two brothers are going to be throwing down on Saturday, the 14th of December, on Essex Boxing Organisation. The fight is going down at York Hall. Down to my left, we have Marko Vituk, a 16-year-old influencer boxer. He is a sensation, a TikTok sensation, a knockout artist backed by Gunman Boxing. He is looking to go into his fourth fight. He is knocking people over like they are bowling pins. And down to my right, we have Jake Bolton, the game warrior with dynamite in his right hand. This brother will fight absolutely anybody. He always brings us smoke. It's going to be an entertaining fight. Let me start with you, Marko. How's your camp been going? We've been seeing you looking ripped. We've been seeing you knocking brothers out. How's things been going?
Listen, bro, I don't take my training lightly. I don't take anything for granted, bro. You know, I'm always in the gym. I'm always doing the best I can get. I've been training by one of probably the best people I can be trained by. I've been training with the top boys. Bro, I'm putting my work in, and that's what's going to win me the fight. You know, I'm in the gym every day. I'm doing my 5K every day. I'm sprints every day. I'm getting fucking trained by one of the best people in the country. I'm surrounded by probably some of the best athletes in my county. You know, I'm training with boys that are competing for nationals, and you know, I'm fighting a boy that's just going to be fighting on a show just on a Saturday. You know, like when you're getting trained by people that are in the game to be big and to be in the competitive side of it, it's very different just training just for a fight, you know. They're training to be the best of the best, and that's the type of training that I'm surrounding myself with. And that's what's going to win me my fight, bro.
Yeah. Mr. Bolton, who's the favourite in this fight?
Well, obviously Marko's got a bigger following. Like, there's going to be people wanting him to win. He's younger, but yeah, I'm definitely the underdog coming into this, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, that's good that you recognise that. Obviously, your record's mixed, and you know, you started with a good win, and you've had you know, three first round KOs, I believe.
Yeah, 3
on the bounce. But I must add, you've been in with killers. You've been in with Armstrong Martins, who's also a gunman fighter, who's a knockout artist. He's now pushing on to Misfits. You've also been in with Marlon Gillette. People that don't know this brother, he's a serial killer. And the guy that he fought at Speedstar, and I can't remember his name, but he's a serial killer as well. So you've gone in with the best. Yeah, so like you haven't lost to tin cans. You've lost to exceptional. I'd actually say exceptional fighters. You're going in this fight with a weight advantage over Marko, though. He's usually lighter. He's usually around 70. You're normally around 76 plus coming down, right?
Yeah, normally I come in at like 70, 78, so I've had to drop down quite a bit as well. So I've been putting in a lot of work trying to drop down to get to the fight weight, and yeah, it's not really been easy, to be honest. But
surely with the weight advantage you're carrying into this, that should carry confidence that you're the bigger man here. You should hit harder. You should be more durable, right?
Well, there's advantages for both of us. If he's coming in lighter, he's going to be coming in quicker. But yeah, me coming down from fighting upper weight class, I'm going to be coming in with more power and being able to take more hits, probably. But yeah, there's going to be 2 advantages for both people here. So,
do you believe you can knock this man out, Jake Bolton?
I'm very confident I could. Yeah,
that's nice confidence. You know, that is great confidence.
He thinks he can knock you out. You know, do you actually believe you can win this fight, Jake? Are you, or deep down, when the going gets tough?
No, you can't. I ain't walking into that fight thinking I'm going to lose. Because even if I walk in there thinking I'm going to lose, I've lost already. You know what I mean? Like, I'm walking in there knowing I'm going to win it. Like, just going to go in there with everything I've got, really.
I love the mindset. I love the mindset, and I love the confidence. But mindset and confidence ain't going to win you that fight, big boy. Let your hands do the talking, man.
We're going to find out on Saturday night.
I'm going to predict it like I've predicted every one of my fights. I'm going to predict it. I reckon second round knockdown or knockout.
Second round KO. Like the confidence. Jake,
Listen,
what does Marko not do so well, Jake?
I can't say. He's a good fighter. We'll say this now. He's young. He's good. But he's had 2 fights, I believe. So and they've both been. I think the second one was the first round, and I don't know what the first one was, but yeah, I reckon it's just. I don't know, man. Just gonna have to find out on the night, really. Like, we both got advantages over each other, so.
One fan is asking, what's the age difference? Marko's 16. How old are you, Jake? 20?
No, I'm 19.
Oh, you're 19. I thought you were 21. 20. Nah. 20. Okay, 19. Yeah, there's 3 years gap between them. Marko, let me come on to you. What is going to be the key to victory, my brother? Is it speed that's going to kill him? What's the key
for all my previous fights? I love to talk. I was such a little talker, you know. But for this fight, I'm just gonna let my hands do the talking, you know. No more bullshit. Just get in that ring, and you know, I'll show you that my training has paid off. I've been fucking trained with the best of the best. It's as simple as that. This boy that I'm fighting now is nothing, is absolutely nothing compared to some of the boys that I sparred. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like, some of these boys are generally probably going to be one of the greats, and I'm getting put with this div, you know?
Listen, you're getting put with this div. Listen, he's been stopped 3 times.
Yeah.
Like, clean stopped, one punch
it'll be the
knockouts.
fourth. It'll be the fourth. Listen, I've got, as I said, I'm just going to let my fighting do the talking, you know?
Is there pressure on you to actually fold this brother up like he's a laptop on Saturday night? You have to knock him out, don't you? If you don't knock him
there's
out,
absolutely no pressure. I've got no pressure. I'm walking into this fight with, I can walk in there with my robe on, waking up 10 minutes before. There's no pressure. I've been actually sleeping like a baby for the first time for my fight. Serious. I've got no pressure. I've got no pressure. What have I got to worry
don't knock
about?
this guy out, though. If you don't knock this guy out, it's a difficult fight for you, though, Marko, because if you knock this guy out in 10 seconds, everyone's going to say he's a tin can. That was what was meant to happen.
Oh, listen, I really hated my last fight. I absolutely hated my last fight because I trekked 6 hours to knock him out, you know, for 20 seconds. Like, yes, it's a good thing. Yes, it's a great thing, you know, knocking someone out in the first round. But I'm more of I want the fight to last the whole 3 rounds. Listen, if I could, I would make the fight like 12 rounds. If I could, I would make the fight 12 rounds because I've been training for a 12-round fight, so I'm fit to do 12 rounds. And like when people say like, oh, you spar 12 rounds, like I spar 12 rounds every single day. Like, that's mad to think about. If you think about it, I'm sparring 12 rounds every day, but it's not little sparring. It's hefty shots, you know. Bro, I've got this in the bag. I've got this in the bag. Like, I've trained too hard, and you know I'm not gonna walk into this fight thinking that I'm gonna win straight away. I'm training like, mate, I'm fucking fighting AJ, you know, because that's the mindset I have.
Yeah, brilliant. Listen, anyone tuning into live, get your questions in. I'm going to ask some of the good questions to the fighters. Also, make sure you're following Gunman Boxing. I'm interviewing fighters and doing face-offs all the time. Make sure you're following the fighters as well. If you're not following the fighters, these are the guys that are getting punched in the face for your entertainment. So everyone support everyone. Everyone follow everyone. Listen, you've had criticism, though, Marko, of your opponents.
Yeah.
Okay? The people have been saying, you're fighting nobodies, you're fighting bums, guys that can't punch. The last guy that you fought had only trained for a week. You know, like, how much does that get to you? Because I know you're a quality fighter. You know your capabilities. How much does that get to you when people say to you, look, fight someone proper?
Listen,
does it piss you off?
Don't bother me. I'm getting paid at the end of the day. What the fuck is bothering me? I'm getting paid at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, why am I going to sit there and get upset about some random little 12-year-old's comment that's going, oh, fight, proper fight, fuck off. I'm getting put with this. Like, I bet people are forgetting I've been in the game for 4 months. 4 months.
Yeah.
That's it. I've been in the game for 4 months. And I'm at the level I am right now. Like, bro, I'm sparring boys that have been doing it since they was young. And yes, I'm getting my head dinks against the ropes, but at the end of the day, I'm putting a fight up. Do you know what I mean? I'm putting a fight up and I'm learning from them boys. Bro, at the end of the day, like, I'm not the one to be affected by hate. I'm not one to be affected by hate. Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is.
Okay, got a good question here. Louis, the reporter, my guy. What does Marko think about the weight advantage? How is he going to deal with it?
Obviously, Jake said that he was quite finding it difficult to get down to 70. So I thought, you know what? I'll stay at 70. You go to 75. So I've given him 5 kilograms of weight. So that's how much I'm not bothered about him. No real fighter would give their opponent 5 kilograms of weight if they had any doubt in their mind that they was going to win the fight. You know, who's going to be stupid?
What weight do you think you'll be in the ring at on Saturday night?
I would say a comfortable 70.
Wow, huge difference. Huge weight difference. Yeah, so you just think speed and you still think you're going to be powerful at that weight?
Bro,
given that.
I'm sparring boys that are like 10 kg over him. I sparred a boy literally that other day, Leighton. He's 92 and he's a fucking joke. And it's not that big of a difference, to be honest. Like, weight for me don't really don't really bother
Big
me,
5
to be honest.
kg is like a stone, isn't it? So it's
Something like that.
So it's
Something like that,
decent.
Wesley. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think 5 kg is a stone off the top of my head, so it's a decent amount. But listen, you're fast. Listen, Marko, has this brother got a glass chin? Are we going to see auto glass being called in the middle of the night because there's been a shattered chin?
As I said, I'm going to let
Can
my
he take
fighting
a
do the
punch?
talking. Can he
Can he
take a
take a
punch?
punch?
I'm sure he can. I'm sure he can. But I'm not going to sit here and say just because I've never been wobbled, knocked out, dropped doesn't mean one day I will. You know, everyone on this earth can get knocked out. You're just not either sparring the right people or I don't know, you're fucking Superman or something. But at the end of the day, mate, I'm sure he can take a punch. He looks like a great fighter. But listen, I've got nothing but respect for this boy. You know, I'm just gonna go in there, show about, give the judges what they want to see, and hopefully put him down. But if things go his way, that's fair enough. If things go my way, happy days, isn't it?
Jake, is Marko all hype?
I mean,
Is it
I
just a big hype train around him?
I mean, I like what he's coming out with. I like how he's getting it out there, but yeah, he's saying a bit more than me. But I'm just trying to stay humble, just wait until the night. Like he said, letting the hands talk, and then yeah, we'll see what happens that night. Really.
But is he good, or is he just getting made to look good by fighting guys that aren't very good?
I mean, I don't know the people.
Or is he the real deal?
I can't say either. Like I said, we'll find out on Saturday night. We'll see what the outcome is, and that's when the whole thing will come out. See where he goes, because like I said, he's still 16, isn't it? Like he's doing well. Don't get it wrong, but yeah, just gonna find out on Saturday night. Let the hands talk.
Marko, you were seen sparring. Well, I should say fighting. Really, you had a fight like a week or so ago, where you knocked a kid clean out, wearing my Gunman beanie as well. Gave him my hat and then knocked him out. As you do in style, but you knocked this kid out. Why did that fight happen, and why were you gym fighting so close before a fight?
Okay, listen, I shouldn't have done it. I definitely shouldn't have done it because I don't want to get myself injured or cut like accidentally before my fight. But this kid was just non-stop talking shit on live. I got a call, I'm going to break your face. I said, all right, this day, come down this day, we'll spar, simple as. He got in the ring, fair play, he's got a bit of balls on him. You know, he's been doing boxing, he said, for about 6 months, and then he stopped. Fuck him and that. Knocked him out.
So you knocked him out with a left hook, and then was he being sick afterwards?
No, it was sick. It was sick before.
It was sick before.
Yeah, I hit him with a few body shots, and then
Then you just packed him up like an IKEA bit of IKEA furnishing. Just packed him away.
Yeah.
And then so you knocked this guy out, and then so it was more of like a bit of a back and forth online, beating down a troll type of behaviour, was it?
I guess you could say that, Wes.
Jake Bolton, is he taking you too lightly? You know, he's knocking people out in sparring and having, you know, like gym fights, you know, 2 weeks before a fight with you. He's coming up to your weight class and giving you a stone advantage. Is he disrespecting you? Like, you know, he surely can't rate you to treat you like that.
I mean, he can choose how he wants to do it. It could affect him. Like he said, he don't want to get cut, so he could get cut. If he wants to do that now, he could get cut now. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't think he's taking me lightly. He's doing a lot of sparring. I know that, and yeah, he's doing. He didn't even get punched that much on that fucking mate he fought the other week. Like he done that well, but
too quick.
Yeah, you're quick, innit? You know, I say that. I say you're quick, innit? So like, yeah, it's all just gonna be a game changer on Saturday.
Hey, I've been asked there's been a question in here saying, ask for the predictions from both fighters. Well, Marko's already said round 2 KO, but let's hear from you, Jake. Your man is in front of you here now. Tell us what's going to happen to him on Saturday night.
Well, I'm saying humble, and I'm just going to see what happens on the night. And so
No
what's going to happen?
prediction.
No
You
prediction.
can't give us a rounded method.
We're just going to find out on the night.
I love
Just
that.
let the hands do the talking.
I love that little surprise. I love it. I absolutely love the confidence, Jake.
Jake, if you are to lose to the smaller man, you're giving away a stone to this guy. If you were to lose to the smaller man, is that you done?
Nah, I'm still fighting. This ain't gonna put me down. Here's the thing. I ain't got nothing to lose, to be honest. Like, I'm going into the fight with whatever I've got, and I'm still gonna come out with whatever I got. Like, I'm not gonna be losing no confidence. I'm still gonna be fighting next year. I've got more to come next year. Like, I've got another fight in February, so I've still got loads of fights that are getting planned. So yeah, I'm not stopping after this, 100%.
Marko, do you rate this brother? You obviously watched a few of his fights.
I've got nothing but respect.
He's on a losing streak. Do you
I've
really
got nothing
rate
but
him?
respect for my boy. Yeah, I've got nothing but respect for my boy because we box on the same shows. And yeah, bro, it was just one of them ones where the opportunity was there and we both took it, you know. But obviously, we got to sell tickets at the end of the day. We got to sell tickets, so we have to sit here and chat shit on live. But listen, man, I've got nothing but respect for this boy. You know, if I lose, I'm still gonna have a lot of respect for him. If he loses, I'm still gonna have respect for him. You know, I'm quite a humble guy behind cameras. You know, you can see me on social media being an absolute cunt and a little troll, but at the end of the day, that is just something that I'm putting on to sell tickets.
Yeah,
but yeah, man, I've got nothing but love for this boy.
Yeah, he's basically come out and said that he's got nothing to lose, but you can't say the same. Let's be honest. You've got a lot more to lose than he has.
Listen, at the end of the day, yeah, I've got quite a lot of pressure on me, but at the end of the day, I'm working my way up for a bigger platform. So I wish I lost my first fight because that's experience. You know, that's something I'm just gonna take on the chin. But at the end of the day, bro, it is just experience for me. It is just experience. Like, I'm not seeing all these little fights that I'm having before I get a big platform as, you know, title fights because they're just experience, you know.
Yeah, we've seen Tommy Jacobs saying the winner can have a title fight. Let
me get that belt. Tommy, give me that fucking belt, man. Give me that belt.
So anyone who doesn't know, that's a promoter that's jumped in. He's just saying that the winner can have a title fight. That'd be fantastic. Yeah. So what I'm saying, Marko, the pressure is on you, though, brother. If you were to lose to this man, he's off the back. He's on a losing streak. He's on a 3-fight, loss streak, and you're hyped to be this, sensational fighter, 16 years old. I sponsor you and I back you. I rate you, and we want to see you move on to big things and misfits and all kinds of things. Yeah. Surely, if this brother parks you up, like literally, he parks you up like a Renault Clio, and then we have to get an air ambulance out of there on Saturday night. You know what I mean? But aren't you going to have to just cut off the BT broadband and close off all Wi-Fi, close the windows, and shut down your TikTok account?
Listen, bro. As I said, I'm 16. I'm 16. I've got really nothing to lose. If anything, if I do lose, that's more experience for me. So I don't have to take that first loss when I'm big time. You know, like just on the chin, like fuck. It's actually my first loss. I really, really hope I lose. It sounds bad, isn't it? But at the end of the day, I want to experience what it's like to lose because as much as I am going to win all my fights, it will be nice to just have that experience of what it's like to lose, just so I don't be a cocky little cunt. Because at the end of the day, every single pro has lost a fight, whether it's in the amateurs or whether it's in a big game, you know?
Yeah. No, I don't want to see you lose. But Jake Bolton, does it for Marko? So he's sponsored by Gunman Boxing. He's he's got almost 200,000 followers on TikTok. He's people interested in what he does. He's got a big hype train around him. He's unbeaten. He's knocking brothers out. Like, is that when you say you've got nothing to lose, you basically can go in there on Saturday night and you think you can just be free, throw your punches, and if you knock this guy out, the world's your oysters. Is that your mindset?
Well, yeah, like if he does knock me out, and let's say it does go viral, that's another video of me getting knocked out, gone viral. Like, I'm not scared of going viral for the wrong thing. Like that, my last one, that got what, like 1.5 million views or something. On me getting fucking absolutely done in. But like, it still doesn't change the way I look at how I want to box and if I want to carry on or not. I'm still going to carry on no matter what and still do what I do.
Yeah. But
So,
if Marko beats you, he's expected to beat you. And so was Armstrong Martins, and so was Will Carnes, I think his name was. And so was Marlon Gillette. So, you know, you're a warrior. You're going in, you're taking tough fights. So you can leave with your head held high. For Marko, he cannot afford to lose because he's got a big future ahead of him. People hyping him up like myself. And you're not just myself, but people in the boxing game. It's remarkable how far he's come, seeing he's only been boxing 4 months. So, listen, you've got nothing to lose. We can't wait to see you put on your best efforts. For anyone who's watching, someone's written, can we have Gunman's prediction? That's Louis the reporter. Listen, I am staying on the fence like Ron Seal paint protector. That kind of staying on the fence. I don't like to, predict in face-offs, but I do know who my fighter is and the fighter I back, and so that should give you an inkling to my answer. If there's any other questions, fire them in, but basically you can watch this fight. I will be going to it. Both fighters will be there. It is at York Hill. It is on the 14th of December. It is on EBO. It is a super middleweight fight, and it's going to be really, really exciting. Marko, do you have anything to say to this brother before we let him go? Is there anything you want to put him to sleep with before you put him to sleep?
Yeah, bro. Listen, at the end of the day, it is all love. It is all love, bro. I hope you could. I hope you sold lots of tickets. But the only thing I'm going to say is, if you've trained, it's going to pay off, and you're going to give me a tougher match. But if you haven't trained, then it is definitely going to be a lot easier for me. So I hope you put the training in, bro, and I wish you all the best.
Jake, what's your response to that?
yeah, I mean,
What do you want to say to him before we wrap this up?
I'm putting all the work in I can, trying to get to the gym every day, doing what I can, and yeah, it's going to be a fucking good fight on Saturday, and yeah, hope training's going well, and we'll see who's the best man.
Yeah, thank you guys. Listen, thank you both for joining us. I really appreciate you both coming on, taking time to spend some time with the fight fans in Fight Week. May the best man win. It's going to be an epic fight. I will see you Saturday. You guys can buy tickets from the fighters themselves. If you're watching, DM the fighters and organise tickets, or you can go to Tommy Jacobs' page or Essex Boxing Organisation, EBO's page, and you can buy tickets directly in the link. But yeah, try and get involved. It's going to be a really exciting night of boxing action. And Gunman will be there. And I will hopefully be there supporting the fighters, win, lose, or draw. Thank you very much, guys, for coming on. I appreciate you both. You are the men.
Hey, bro.
Thank you.
Top boys.